なんだかな今日も一人でオル中盤そんでふと思う男の人ってなんでかな。 So let's try out the long drive. Oh, I've been talking about this for a bit, mentioning it in other games, comparing it to other games. Can't completely hate it. Obviously, I mean, I didn't refund it. I've played a whole 10 hours of it. Yeah, I must like it. It's a hard thing to explain. Just muttering to myself. I do hope I'm coming through nice and clear. And here we are, back in our usual groove. And this is the long drive. This is where you start off. It's one of those games when I've heard some games start to really take off once you understand what you're doing a bit better. I do sort of get it. Sort of. It's sort of physicsy based, sort of surgeon simulator. You've got a couple of weapons here, the fly swatter and the BB gun. Both are useless, and the BB gun takes a really long time to reload, so you don't want those. And yet, from the very start of the game, there are hostiles that can clip through the wall. So you're going to want to defend yourself pretty quick. You can hear them, they make a horrible noise. Oof. There could be a few game loads in this. Let's see how I do. Yep, there's one. That's awesome. Waiting right for me. Crouch, get through there. I can't tell you how many times I've died to those. Fortunately, they're really good at killing themselves on the scenery. But fortunately, because I know, even though I shouldn't have to, there's an actual good weapon up here. My faithful katana. But imagine what you'd do if you didn't know. You pretty much just have to let the rabbits kill you. No, you can kill them with a fly swatter. Takes a while though, and you'll definitely take some hits in the process. And getting up and around isn't easy, so anything you like on this level, you may as well drop to the level below. It's a basic survival sim. You need water, you need food, you need fuel, and you need to maintain your vehicle. It's randomly generated, so hopefully on your journey, once your journey starts, you'll be able to find the things you need. Yeah. A little siphon tube here. Because on some level, part of this game's appeal is its committal to realism. You know, it's got stuff like, enemies that clip through walls, and a really fast metabolism meter, and you burn through your gas really quickly, but we wouldn't want it to be unrealistic, so we need to make sure that a siphoning tube is required to get gas out of other petrol tanks. For realism. Jeez. Putting a lot into draw distance here. See, there's another one of those killer rabbits. Oh, they died getting inside my house? That's horrifying. You know, I should have shut the door. Maybe yep, there's one. Look at the size of it. It's a whopper. And those are just like spawning from the very start of the game. And they can clip through the wall. So that's why priority 1 is arming yourself. Okay. Time to start assembling things. Now, there is a car here. A relatively functional one. We're not going with that today. We're making a different choice. Not necessarily a good one, I realize, but... Oh, where are my manners? Send your mom and daddy out the room. My name is Mr. Halligan, and welcome to the long drive. We're just going to see how far we can get today. I've played a little bit of this game, so I won't waste your time coming to grips with mechanics, I hope. Standard sort of drag and drop affair. You notice that there's a car, but there's also sort of parts around. There's no tutorial level, which I admire. I had to watch a few videos to stop not dying all the time. But I assume that's part of its appeal. And let me say, before my other gripes, which I will not intend to make, but I imagine I inevitably will, that I can see this game being a real blast with friends. Like, the hilarity of the collision physics and the unhelpful controls, I think would actually be really fun with friends. You know, taking a road trip together, taking turns at driving, it's all kind of nice. I can see that. Let's see here. You have 4 inventory slots, but I'm afraid it's not good for everything. It's only good for things of a certain size. It did allow me to customize my skin to make it green, though. That's sort of nice. But, like, see, gaps that you think, well, a human being should be able to squeeze through that, you can't always. It's a little bit funny with its physics sometimes. That scared the hell out of me. Can I move this rabbit? Put it in the trunk or something? Oh, maybe I can put a knife in its hand, put it in Central Park. That's a really sane and normal thing to do. Somewhat dates the video. Hey, there's nothing wrong with dating yourself. I'm a good time. I will say I approve of the amount of preserved meat around here. What is that? Castellano pepperoni? No bad thing. And a croissant. Not bad at all. Now these are supplies for later, so there's a separate thing for opening these containers. And then if I'm very lucky, I can, nope, get it to go into the container. Hold it a little further away. And then drop it. Yeah, it goes in. This is definitely better than just being able to click something into something. Really important. Ooh, don't want me to close the container. That's weird. Maybe I need a different angle? This is gonna break my wrist here. I think it's closed. Yeah, that's closed. Okay. See, this isn't necessarily the wise thing, but I've never tried it before. So I've always wanted to try it at least once. Where instead of taking the car out for your journey, you assemble, supposedly, a motorcycle. Oh, of course the door only opens inwards. Yeah, that makes sense. That's gangster. Also, anytime you run, it makes the wind rush through your ears. I don't know how the game sound is coming through. If you can hear the screeching of the creatures, well, not right now, but occasionally they do that. Is there a collision in this? Yeah, kind of. Because of that, I'm getting this stuff out of the way now. Whoa, look at it go. Old Jurassic Park trespasser on us. I just want to get it a little more out in the open. Yeah, like that. Alright. Let's get to getting this thing reassembled and put together and whatnot. Right, let's see here. Got a sponge, that's pretty good. I feel like I'm still missing... I think I'm still missing some parts. I better check the cellar. Ah, yep. Missing another wheel. Now, you can support rear vision mirrors on the bike, but I'm not looking back, so I don't really need it. Oh boy, sun's going down. You know, for realism. There's probably another cleaning spray down there, though, eh? No, no. Ah, da 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 da. And the temptation is just to sleep the rest of this off, because this place is going to get really unpleasant at night. But that will kind of burn through my hunger meter, so I'll see if I can do some work tonight. Really wish that rabbit wasn't in my way. That's not convenient. Anyways. Clean and spray. Oh, I can't equip it because my torch is on. That makes sense. Goodness knows when you have a torch in your pocket, you can't also squeeze a trigger. Okay, so it's literally a pocket flashlight. It's literally a pocket flashlight, not a handheld flashlight. But you still can't have it equipped at the same time as something you're holding. Outstanding. Yeah, I can't see shit. Yep, time to sleep after all. Just hold down the V button. Okay. Maybe it'd be more efficient to clean it all at once. That's true. Good point. Gonna have a morning drink of water. Yep. Doesn't seem any cleaner to me. Maybe there's another one around here I can use. Must have landed somewhere. No, that's the engine, of course. Well, whatever. Maybe the cleaning brush will do something? That's true. Oh. If I can get to it. Nope, rabbit's officially stuck. So, no cleaning brush for me. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, cleaning sponge? Maybe that does something. Just with my broken wrist here. There we are. Like new. Nah? No, I guess not. How do I put this sponge down? Here's the thing the game likes to tell you about. Is if you go behind this oven and open this door, there's a revolver. But, I have jumped and tried every angle and crouched, and I cannot get into this gap. You say, oh, there's a revolver with 6 bullets in there, you just need to get through the gap. And they say that, and, like, I don't know if there's some trick to it, or if there's a way you make yourself smaller. I have done this. I've gotten wedged in the scenery, but I have never fit through that gap. I don't know, maybe my hips are just too broad. Who knows? But, not a particularly useful tip in my case, apparently. Come on. Oh wait, yeah, other way around, right? That's what I call rear wheel drive. Anyways. Come on. Context sensitive here. Hey, 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 hey. Great. I thought I had the kickstand up. Whoop. This makes sense. Got the kickstand up. This just flops from side to side. That's awesome. Big fan. Oh, just falls on its side again. Amazing. Yep, gonna need this, otherwise the night driving's not gonna get very far. I'll assemble the rest of this bike on its side. That makes sense. Oh yeah, filling up the fuel tank. I'm not going to do that while the bike's on its side because this game's realistic. So if the bike's on its side and the fuel cap's open, then the gasoline pours out. Gas? There we are. Now, because I'm traveling by motorcycle, I'm traveling light. There's no extra petrol, and there's only a bit of extra water. Now, I don't really have the ability to carry extra water. If I find more vehicles out there, then I will start using their water. But until then, I pretty much gotta hope that I find something fast. I don't remember picking that up. Oh yeah, you want a little bit of oil in the petrol tank. Oh, there's the other cleaning spray. Oh no, that's the empty one. Oh well. So you want a little bit of oil in the petrol tank. It's a little bit two-stroke, I guess. I'm not sure. Extra virgin car oil. La ba da dee ba da da. Alright, 2% oil. Perfect. Let's get that closed. And then ideally, we can get us to a more sensible position. Yeah, this thing rides pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not friggin' bad. Alright, right. Hold up. Hold up. Got the engine. Yeah, that's looking pretty good there. Now we can get ready for our fantastic voyage. The temptation is to start at daybreak the next day. Spend the rest of the day prepping. It's my last chance to really drink a bunch of water, so, I mean, there's that. Again, I'm not really taking any water. Whoa. Probably attach the equipment bags. I mean, they're just carrying some sausage, but that sausage could end up saving my life, let's be honest. Wouldn't be the first time. Man, I got quite a distance. Bike hauls ass. detach somehow? Hey, there we go. Alright, so assembling the motorcycle isn't too bad. And it seems a lot faster than the car. So that's cool. Oh yeah, this game actually has a story apparently. It's not just open world stuff. There's some significance to the telephone. Maybe? No, not to the telephone. To the letterbox, right? Maybe? Ah, yeah. Please visit me, Mom. Huh. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, the other saddlebag. Oh, I'll put the speedometer on as well, just for kicks. We may as well. We'll like that. And hopefully I find, you know, bottled water that I can actually transport. Although, I mean, aside from the bunnies, I've never died in this game. I don't know how, you know, dying of thirst works. Besides, if I'm in a jam, I can probably cut up those cactuses. It seems like that sort of game. Cacti. Come on. Attach, you know you wanna. There we go. Oh man, a couple of them. How far do they see, I wonder? So what do I got, equipment-wise? I got sword, flashlight. 2 open slots. Can I not run while using the flashlight? Is the flashlight too heavy? Is that it? That would not surprise me at this point, given that I can't apparently use a hands-free flashlight hands-free. I'll give that sponge another try. Maybe once the bike's assembled, it cleans up better. I don't know. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? I go, I'm holding it aloft like I'm about to charge into something with a sponge. No, no more cleaning up crime for me. Yeah, that rabbit's definitely going to spot me. Why not? Alright. Oh, hey! The rest of the bike looks pretty nice. Makes me feel bad about the fuel tank. Really wish I could get to that brush. Oh yeah, I'll attach the thingy-mabob. I mean, not that I intend to use it much, but... Come on. Take it. Take the... There we go. Use my extendo arms. Again, the bike's looking pretty good, but like the rusted up fuel tank is bugging me. Also, I need to take one more drink of water. You know, I'll sleep. But the sun's going down again already. Take a big drink of water. Eat up. Then hit the road. Oh, there's water in the bucket too. Get down. Oh shit, I'll take that. Oh, it's that. I'm hungry. Hunger that I have. Oh, croissant time. That did the opposite of hit the spot? Right on. Yep, sun's going down. Yeah. Although, there's another spot I'll check for some more food. Or there might be more cleaning spray up there that I missed. Like I could have sworn... Maybe? There's some meat around here. Oh yeah, the flashlight. Hey, there we go. Big old side of speck. Catch them, maybe. Oh, that's cute. It flicks my light on and off when I take bites because it's the same button. Hilarious. Yeah, I mean, if I've got it equipped, I'll keep it with me. Why not? Can I sleep here? Yeah. Sleep it in the attic. Alright, now it's a fresh new day. I've got as much daylight as I possibly can. I'm just going to take a massive drink of water. And then I will finally be on my way. I think. Yes. Get that brush. Really like that brush. Oh, that's the siphon tube. Huh. I was? Who am I kidding? If it's not in a tank, I'm not going to bother. Oh, good. The door's blocking me. It's not like the door pushes. Nothing like that. Alright. So we're going to scrub up our bike if we can. Aha! And then we're going to rush back to the house. Drink a bunch of water. Then we're finally going to hit the road. Yeah. The rest of the bike looks kind of nice. Maybe I can just, get rid of some of this stuff. That'd be good. The old wire brush? Yeah, see, that's nicer. Isn't that nicer? I feel like that's nicer. You're free now. Maybe I can still scrub it up a little. Whoop. A bit of this, a bit of that. Oh ho ho ho! Like new. Alright. Right, now we're finally ready to have a big drink. Get rid of some of our existing fluids. Yeah, there's poop and pee functions in this. I don't really care for them. I'll be using them because they're apparently mechanics. But, I will not be calling attention to them outside. There's one moment where I do acknowledge that they exist. Alright. We have our last big drinking. Then we hit the road. There's a side of bacon, some pepperoni, and our faithful katana. And our hands-free, both hands flashlight. Alright. We are full of water. We're full of excitement, ostensibly. And now it's time to hit the road. How do I call my motorcycle? The Angelina 2? Hermes? Who said that? No, no matter. Alright, Bacchus. We're out of here. Kickstand up. And we're officially on the open road, ready for adventure. Time for some randomly generated fun. It was a beautiful day. The sun went down. I had the radio on. I was driving. Yeah! Feel the wind in your face. Now, maybe it's because I played them in the wrong order. And there's probably a lot more to this game, depth-wise. And Polyrome has a bunch of stuff where it's like, it's all cosmetics. Cosmetics that you wouldn't care about. But I admit, once you get the bike riding going, it's kind of fun just riding a bike around. Bit of a desert bus experience. Yeah, that's the ticket. People should do this for charity. I remember this bike being faster. Maybe I'm going uphill. This is kind of nice, going between jobs. Occasionally you see objects on the horizon, you're like, whoa, is that a thing? It's like, no, it's not. It's just how they do rocks here. Ah, ba 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 ba. People could do this for charity streaming. Heck, they probably do. Oh, and the cool thing is, the bike's actually got a tandem seat. Yeah, you can't just hold down your fingers. The road curves and stuff. Oh, there we go. Now we're going downhill. Yeah, now we're jamming. Ah, yes sir, the open road. So yeah, if you're playing a multiplayer, which, for what it's worth, same with a bunch of other games, I would Lethal Company, I would Among Us. I can imagine long driving with some friends, having an old road trip, because, I mean, the car holds 4, the bike holds 2. You could have a good old time with this with buddies. I mean, I'm not having a bad time now. I'm mostly doing this just so that when I offer it as a frame of reference, as I occasionally want to, you sort of understand what I'm saying. It's got that fascinating combination of some of the graphics look kind of jank, but there's still games that run better on my computer. So it's like, I'm not sure what to make of it. Is it the draw distance? Because, I mean, it's not chugging, but it's not amazing either. Maybe it's the random generation? Man, who knows? And is that something on the horizon? Or is it just more rocks? Generally you don't see something that soon. I can't stress enough just how rarely you see stuff in this game. Still, gives you time to think. I mean, I keep trying to think, but nothing happens. Oh, yeah, and watch out for these little rocks on the road, especially at nighttime. You know, this bike goes flying, you gotta find and reassemble all the pieces. Polyrome style, but worse. I should, there might actually be a place, right? Like, this could be legit. As in legitimate. Holy shit, is that a house? Oh my god, I don't believe it. It's like a full-on house. With stuff and shit. Now, there's other enemies in this game besides the rabbits, so... yeah. Approach with muddamuck and caution. Oh, because the enemies, unlike the ones in Polyrome, if you drive your vehicle into them, it doesn't affect the enemies that are non-rabbits. I've never seen a 2-story house in this game before, ever. I mean, like, I haven't played it that much, but I've played it for like 10 hours, you know. It's something, right? Not nothing. Enemies? Maybe. Yeah, I can hear them talking. They have like weird deep voices.
On a radio.
Gotcha! Is there more than one? Christ, I hope not. Yeah, they're whistling to themselves. You see, ordinarily that wouldn't be that scary, but the physics in this game will mess you around. There's a bed here. Shit, I might have a new house. That ski? What am I meant to do with it? Oh, it's made. It's a bumper bar. Spare tires. Don't need. Maybe it's upstairs, but how in the world would I get there? Oh, rabbits. There's rabbits around here still. Where? Tell me about the rabbits. There's a well. What is that? Are those crows? Yeah, there's something around here. Okay, I'm not getting into the well. I'm going to cross that one off. He's upstairs, but there's also no way to get upstairs. That's weird. Not today, zombies. This place is pretty kitted out, honestly. I mean, I'll just take that croissant for starters. Okay. You put your croissant in the fridge. Are you an idiot? Are you thick? Okay, I get that you're trying to sound menacing, but you just kind of make them sound like Andre the Giant. That's actually vaguely friendly. Is there really no way to get upstairs? That would be hilarious. Make a two-story building that no one can do anything with. Oil, don't need it.
Just trying to be your friend. Stay still.
He's trying to attack me from up there. That's going to be an uphill battle, buddy. Is that a downhill battle? Okay, so oil, don't need a single croissant. Can I not jump? Okay, no, my jump is... Okay, my jump is realistic. I'll give it that. Maybe there's some other way to get to the top level? Maybe there's good loot there. I don't know. Car parts... Yeah, I got no use for car parts. Double plus none.
Why not now? My legs are not so good.
How did you get up there?
Stop. I want to take a look at you.
Like, there's a trouble with random generation sometimes. If it's completely devoid of logic, there's like a second story. But, I mean, help me out here, Chad. There's no way for me to get upstairs, is there? Am I missing it? Am I thick? Oh, hey, sausage. More sausage.
One leg here, one leg there. There's going to be blood everywhere.
Yeah, you're a regular poet and you weren't even aware of it.
My wife.
Oh, maybe I can move this. Maybe that's it. A bit heavy, but... No, this just leads to here. What's that? Is that a jammy dodger? What is that? The biscuit, right? It's a biscuit I can't eat. Okay.
What was this?
Yep. Well, this place was about right. I heard rabbits. I didn't see them. Maybe if I had a car I could stand on, I could jump up to the top floor. Maybe that's the ticket. I'm not low on water, but I don't want to be. Hey, look at that. Ha-cha-cha-cha. That's not bad. It's infinite, so that. Alright, so I'm not going to die of thirst out here in the desert. That's... Oh, that's my meat. I mean, it's not efficient, but it is free. Oh, and I just need to touch it. That's cool. I'm like a cactus vampire. Although I guess we all are. No way. Well, I'm not sleeping. Just gonna ride all night. Although I say that, but then a rock will sneak up on me, so fuck it. Yeah, riding during the daytime is the way to go. I'll just find some more water, it's fine. Can I get onto my bike? Oh, that's cool. When I had the kickstand and everything, that makes a bunch of sense. Because a bike with a kickstand will definitely fall over when you get onto it. How do you switch the lights on? Oh boy, contextual. Is E the lights? That can't be right. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Alright, wind in our face. Well, I hope you enjoyed that house, because it's going to be I don't know, it feels like a solid 10 minutes before we see another one. Fortunately, I'm in relatively good health. And I can always chop up some more cactus if I get thirsty. Which I will. But that seems like the pessimistic approach. I'm convinced I'll find another place. I was so excited to see a 2-story building. I really was. This is a game that does actually supposedly have a finish. I don't think we're getting there today. Just saying. But, I mean, I feel like I'll know when the stream's over. That's the fuel going. Eh, not bad. What was that? Oh, whatever. Did I say cut the engine? I didn't say cut the engine. No one said cut the engine. What in the world? What the fuck? Okay, this thing better start up again. Yeah. God damn. Aliens got nothing better to do? Oh good, there's several buttons. The lights on and off. It's L. That's relatively sensible. Yeah, no. The aliens flying overhead shut my thing down and then didn't abduct me. So, I mean, they waste my time and don't even give me a probing. I don't know. I'm not used to aliens being teasers. But, you know, these are strange times, I guess. Here's the conundrum. And I keep steering while reaching across, opening and consuming a beverage. Ah, yes, maybe. One-handed. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Times like this, when I'm on the road like this, I find myself really missing my kids. You know, Balut, Lomba, Agus. Capicoli. This game represents many different biomes, but I think you always start in the desert. I'm not sure. Those little rocks, man. If anything's gonna end your game, point of no return, those little rocks in the road. Even when you're in a car. In the car, you can't even always see them. Yeah, you know what's up, Rabbit. The zombies can survive being hit by a car. They do. It's to get pushed along by it, and then their vague thrashing actually destroys your car. It's incredibly shitty. I think it was the thing that made me rage quit one time, honestly. Because I saw a zombie and I drove into it, and it just sort of like wailed on my car and tore the engine out. I thought that was kind of bad. Especially considering they get killed by a single katana chop. Really? Man, I don't want to arrive at my next destination at night. It's spooky. I don't do spooky. Do I? No. I do a lot of driving. More of that to come. Not straight away. I'm on my way to another domestic job. I'm looking forward to that one. I mean, credit where it's due, they haven't made a particularly irritating engine noise. I'm managing to just block this out. The 5 o'clock whistles on the blink. The whistle don't blow, so what do you think? My father's still working in the factory, so he doesn't know what time it happens to be. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm starting to really miss that 2-story house. Okay. Still pretty good fuel efficiency. I guess if I don't die, we'll stop when I run out of gas. Now, remember, Augie, this is for charity. The sun is strong, it's hot as hell below. Look down, there's 20 years to go. I've done no wrong, sweet Jesus, hear my prayer. Look down, sweet Jesus doesn't care. I know she'll wait, I know that she'll be true. Look down, they've all forgotten you. When I get free, you won't see me here for dust. Look down, you're standing in your grave. Look down, you'll always be a slave. Ha 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 ha. Okay, seriously, I'm singing at this point. The forces of the universe should intervene and something should happen. Prevent that happening. I'm about to get out and start attacking tumbleweeds. Maybe I'm meant to off-road it. The off-road does not look inviting. I don't feel like I'm supposed to do that. I know you can't just obey every signal. You know, I'm not a yellow paint sort of a guy. As demonstrated by, that's a big one. As demonstrated by Fallen Aces. You know, the whole point is to look around. But look! Would you look around that? Yes, sir, the future sure is something. Alright, so. You're gonna want to get about 34 grams of yeast. Now, ideally you use fresh yeast. And you know, if you go to 40 grams, that's fine. You can get fresh yeast from the deli. It's the way to go. But there's nothing wrong with the dried yeast. It lasts a long time. A little bit of warm water from your tap, not boiling, but warm. You stir that together in the bottom of a cup until you get like a nice sort of paste going. Put that in the second largest bowl you have. Second largest? Yeah, second largest bowl you have. Big mixing bowl. Bigger than you think you'll need. You want to rub that together with just some sugar. I'm not always about the exact measurements. Like a couple of soup spoons full, right? And, you know, you just got to make sure there's enough sugar for it to react with while still sticking around later. So then you've got that going. You want to mash that in the bottom of the bowl. Or make sure it's ceramic or metal. You want to get like a bit of a thing going. Oh wait, no. Second biggest, third biggest. You're gonna need the other big bowls for other stuff. You're just getting the yeast together at this point. Alright, so you want that to mash together. You're gonna want to combine that with about 150 mils of warm milk. Now, if you have a glass measuring jug, one of those good Pyrex ones, the glass measuring jug, you put 150 mils of milk into it. I don't know what that is in human measurements, but 150 mils is it. The 150 mils of milk. You put that in the microwave for 30 seconds, the temperature will be perfect. Assuming it's a relatively modern 800 watt microwave. 800 to 1000. 30 seconds will be fine. So, yeah, you mash the yeast and the sugar together until it's a fine paste. Add the warm milk, and then get a whisk and really wallop the shit out of that. Just really go to town on it. It's not gonna look good. It's gonna look like iced coffee or something. I use a whisk. Sometimes a whisk as an attachment to an immersion blender will really get a good foam going. But that's what you want to have. In a separate bowl, really big one, you're gonna want to get together about 850 to 910. I know that's a pretty broad margin, but it can be pretty broad. Of plain flour, no self-raising. That's what the yeast is for. So about between 850 to 910 grams of flour. So like almost a kilo. Don't use a kilo, it's going to ruin the end result. Then make sure you just add some salt. I don't know exactly how much. Just get some salt in there. Nothing crazy, you know, not like an entire cup of salt, but not just a teaspoon either. Just, you know, get some salt in with the flour and mix that together as well. Just mix the dry ingredients. Your mixture from earlier, where it's your milk and your yeast, you're going to want to leave that somewhere relatively warm for about 30 minutes. I like to go at 40 or 50. If it hasn't foamed up, if it's still like a still iced coffee looking liquid, it's no good. You gotta go back. You gotta try and mix up a new batch of yeast and milk. Sorry. Or try agitating some more, or try putting it somewhere warmer. Right, so once the yeast mixture has risen, it takes all sorts of forms. Sometimes it looks like, it actually has like a crusty surface of the moon look. Sometimes it looks like foam, or like a big cappuccino. But the point is, if it's bubbly, you're good. You know, if it would give someone like tryptophobia, you're probably looking at the right reaction for your yeast. So, okay, you've got your yeast mixture, and you got your dry ingredients. Then, mix them together. They're not going to mix that good. Wait, have I skipped a step? No, I think I have it. That seems about right. I think. Is that a thing? Is that a place? Holy shit. The gas station, my god. I'm gonna steer my bike towards it so I have a light source. Of course, the sun's freaking going down. If that gas pump actually works, that's got me sorted, man. Oh, then it's a list of demands and some food. There's no battery mechanics in this game, so I ain't worried. Yeah, I'm a little worried. I didn't want to be visiting a place late at night. Why am I jerking off my katana, besides the obvious? There's a spare gas tank in here and everything, I think. That's a backpack. Oh, and an outhouse. Where people have missed. I mean, I'd say that's irritating, but if I'm honest, it's just realistic. Hacha! Whoa, what do we have? Gas! Look at that. What is that? Is that money? Whoa. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'd rather explore this place during the day, so maybe I can just lie here. I mean, it'll get me really thirsty, but I can always chop up some cacti. Ooh, that's better. I don't know what this is. Can I drink out of it? Oh, it is an empty gas tank. Okay. I ain't drinking out of that. You can cross that off. But okay, first things first. It's 100%. Whoops. Don't open it. It's 100% gas. So, let's top up the bike. This road ain't ending anytime soon, at least not by the bike's terms. Come on. Get. Open that, probably. Come on, now. There we go. What? That's it? Okay, it's empty, so the gas tank is now... Yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. How am I doing water-wise, I wonder? I'm a little thirsty. You know what? This is a preemptive attack because I know you've already spotted me. Yeah, let's do this. Really hard not to just trade damage with them. Nice landing, though. Really stuck it. Is that a thing as well? Is that a water tower? Shit. Well, now's the time to find out. If it's not, then I guess I'm back to cutting up cactus. But a water tower would be great. I can't take it with me, but it would give me a nice big reset. That really looks like a water tower. Oh, man. I want to say, though, that's... I should have driven out here. Jesus. That's way further away than I thought. I didn't know there were UFOs in this game. It's a shame they don't do much. But I mean, this isn't, you know, elevator experience here. Why did it go so far? Oh, whatever. My water supply is fine, and that's all I really need. Put it down. And this is some way of climbing ladders I don't know about. Never done it. Can I climb? Is that a thing? Oh, yep. No instructions for that, so I mean, I'm gonna definitely die on the way down. Holy shit. Okay. The booze I'm ignoring, but... yeah, you're coming with me. Oh man, I said it was like trespasser before. We're on a real journey now. Now, will it let me go down there without killing myself? That'd sure be swell. Can I just get down normally? Oh man, look at me go with my leg out the back like that. You gotta jump! Go ahead and jump. I'm pressing up to go down. Very intuitive. Again. Shit. Am I oriented correctly? I can't see where I came from. If I wander further into this desert, I am so dead. Oh, wait. The power lines. You can see those. You can see the power lines, you're fine. I am a bit hungry, but this game has a mechanic where even if you're hungry, it won't let you eat unless you shit. Which I feel is undignified and inaccurate because, you know, when I'm bursting full, I feel like if you're at max... never mind. Whatever. I'm just gonna very quickly see if I can make some space while wandering through the desert. Because this game is dignified. Yeah, good mechanics. Doesn't feel like a weirdo made this or anything. Yep, good mechanics game. Very good. Thank you. That was felt very necessary. I don't know why they do this. Oh yeah, I don't have any empty slots anymore. Well. Guess I'm eating my bacon though. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh, it annihilated my thirst. Shit. Well, at least I'm not hungry anymore. Oh, now I'm dying of thirst. Oops. Maybe I'll be okay. Maybe there's some water in here. I don't know. Is this full of water? Oh, the gas pumps aren't actually gas pumps. I'm glad I found some gas otherwise. This is oil, right? Yep. Not desperate enough to drink oil. What is this, though? I can pick it up, but I... oh, they're lights. A big collection of lights. Didn't me much good. Oh, do you suppose I can get water from the well? That'd be good. There's a well here. But if I can't get back out, it's game over. Heck, I can't even get in. That's a non-event. Right, well, time to drive a bit further into the desert and really hack up some cactus. I know that's not... Yeah, that still makes sense. Especially when you've got a kickstand activated. Goodness knows when I've got the kickstand down on a bike. Yes, this is how bikes work. I am very confused as to why my bike is no longer starting. Is the oil ratio, is that it? Uh-huh. The bike was starting a minute ago, now it's not starting. And every time I put the kickstand on, it straightens me up, and then it falls on its side again. Bike's not starting. Is it because there's no oil in the tank? Okay, do not fall over. Good. I'm gonna see if putting some oil in will help. I've altered the gas dilution too much, and that's the problem. Needs like some oil in there, maybe that's it. Fortunately, there's some oil here as well, otherwise that'd be game over. Literally no other solutions. Do not drink it. Okay, very carefully. Open the gas tank. If the bike tips over while the gas tank is open, then all the gas starts running out. But it's realistic. Okay. Add a little bit of oil. That's probably a little bit too much, but whatever. Drop that. Close it again. Yes, of course. There we go, yep. I came up with the solution. Now we're on the way. Time to find some cactus or some water or something. Okay, so. Need oil to start the engine. I thought it would just make it run a little better. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm going faster than ever now. Jesus. This thing was not this fast earlier. What happened? Is 3% oil better than 2% oil? Does it work like milk? Is that it? Maybe I'm just going downhill. I certainly feel like I'm going downhill. Oh, yeah, anyway, so, yeah, combine your yeast mixture and your dry flour mixture, alright? You'll be looking pretty clever at that point. It won't look like the dry ratio will be too high. Try not to worry about that. Like, the next thing you want to do is you want to get some more milk. Maybe 500 mils, 450. Roughly that. You want to get that, and you want to melt it on a, well, you don't melt the milk, but you melt some butter on the stovetop. Now, I reckon 90 grams or 100 grams of butter. Go a little bit more, it'll improve the texture. You want to melt the butter and blend it with about 450 mils of milk. Yeah, 450, half a liter, thereabouts. It's a grandma recipe, that's the thing. You've got one mixture sitting to one side, yeah? So that's your flour and your yeast. And then in a tiny saucepan, you melt butter and milk together. You blend them. There'll be a little bit of separation, just stir frequently and keep the heat low. Make sure it doesn't get hot, because you're gonna add it to your existing mixtures. And if it's like hot, like boiling, you will just kill the yeast. So you just want it warm, like you can stick your finger in it, right? You combine the milk and the butter with your current flour and yeast mixture. You gotta stir that. I mean, you gotta really stir it with a wooden spoon, and then mix it with your hands, although use a wooden spoon first. That should do it, until it's consistent. You want to give that a bit of a kneading. So flour the bench, flour your hands. Don't do too much at this point. You're just sort of rolling it around and making sure it's all mixed together, working it through. Then, get that sort of ball and put that in the bottom of another bowl. The biggest bowl you have. This is actually time for the biggest bowl you have. Now I'm going to stop and get some cactus. Jeez, this thing takes a while to stop. How fast was I going? Oh, whatever. I don't want to completely run out of fluid is all. Jeez, it took me a while to stop. Like, I just want some fluid. Alright, so you have all three mixes combined at this point. You've rolled it into a bowl. You place that in the bottom of the largest bowl you have. Put a tea towel, a clean tea towel, on top of it. I gotta wonder what I would need a gun for, given that every enemy dies in a single hit. Okay, no longer dying. I'll take it. As long as I keep doing this, it'll be fine. Oh, come on with you guys. Where are you? That's a tumbleweed. That from you? Good God, you're loud. And you see, that's a workable amount of water. That's not so bad. Yeah, see, it's fine. My health getting lower? Is it because I'm thirsty? Oh, whatever. I just need to drive until I find some more water, that's fine. And of course, my bike fell over again. Why wouldn't it? What's a kickstand for? Alright, so you've got the tablecloth on the mixture. Then, you want to leave that in front of someplace warm. I just use the open oven, because I've preheated my oven. I've preheated my oven at this point. Let's get that light on. So you leave it in front of a preheated oven. That you want to leave for like an hour. And don't worry, it eventually it should rise, and like the cloth that was like resting on top of the bowl will then be resting on top of the mixture. That's why you got to use a clean one. Eventually, the mixture will rise so much, it's gonna be like taking the it's gonna be touching the tea towel. The tea towel will be like lifted off the bowl, unless you've got a really big bowl. But like that's probably too big. So at this point, you should have like a really good sticky dough mixture. After like an hour. At that point, it's pretty simple. You essentially divide the dough and shape it however you want. Ideally, you want to roll it into balls that are about like the size of, think about a bit bigger than a billiard ball, like a croquet ball. Yeah. Rest them out on a nice greased, ideally using butter. You know, put a bit of butter on a tray, and leave them to proof for about 15 minutes. Then you bake them at about, I think it's about 200, 210, for 20 minutes, and you've got perfect dinner rolls. Anyway, that's the bread recipe I use. Good for going with soup, and good for sandwiches, and the bread's relatively strong, so you can like, what I like to do is I like to, while I'm making the bread rolls, I put some cheese on the inside, or some meat. That's what I'm talking about. Just sneak rocks up on you. Nights are long too. Ordinarily, I would sleep through the night, but sleeping will, whoa, that nearly got me. But sleeping will annihilate what little thirst I have. I think it's already killing me, so. Celsius, yes, Celsius. 210 Celsius. Sometimes the biggest mistake I make when making this recipe is when I'm heating up the butter and the milk, I sometimes overheat it. I try not to, but it gets a bit too hot and I don't want to kill the yeast. So almost every time I make this bread, I have to pause for a whiskey sour in the middle of it, but that's no bad thing. Whiskey sour is a fine cocktail, high in protein. And citrus now I think about it. It's practically health food. I'm gonna risk a little sippy here. I don't have my health bar on screen the whole time, so let's see how my health is doing. I'm not recovering my health. Do I have to have full food and full water to have regenerating health? It'd be ridiculous. I can't tell if it's the apocalypse or what, but the streetlights still work. The amount of stars in the sky makes me think we're in the southern hemisphere, but I could be wrong. Jesus, that nearly got me. Now, if I'd hit that rock going at that speed... That's it. My bike just flies apart. It's the end of the run. Like... having to recover all the parts at night? No. Well, I prefer to do my business during the day. Which, okay, I'm probably going to concede on this one. This game is scary enough without me having to worry about driving into a rock. Nap time. If I starve to death, I starve to death. Whatever. What? Grass? When did grass happen? Oh, whatever. That thing purrs now. Huh? That does mean I might be out of cactus. If I'm out of cactus, I might be out of luck. Is that something up ahead? Is that another building already? That'd be amazing if so. Unprecedented to encounter something again so remarkably soon. I mean, that's barely a building. What is that? What are we looking at here? Oh, there's an enemy. We have enemies. Whoa, he's fast! Don't knock my bike over. Alright, I'm gonna try shooting you. See how you like that. Wait, do you keep talking when you die? Is that why I heard that guy's voice? Oh, whatever. Man, they really charge at you. Okay, a trailer. That would probably be pretty cool. If it had wheels. I had a car. We got a negative on both there. Okay, there's a lot of crates in there. Another shit covered outhouse with a blow up doll on it. This is kind of sophomoric, guys. Is that glass? No, apparently not. Oh, a sliding door. That's weird. Okay, car door. That's a lot of bullets. Okay! That feels really unnecessary. Like, I feel like I'm having a hard enough time with your random generation. I think I'm stuck. Am I stuck? Yeah, I can't turn my head anymore. Bit of a bug, maybe? Yeah, I can't look around. I'm stuck looking in the same position. What am I looking at? Okay, what? Am I detached from my own camera? How am I looking at my own ass? What happened? Is my head stuck somewhere? I can't turn around. I'm stuck strafing. Jesus. Okay. Like, I get, yeah, random generation. Gotta make your own luck and fortune out here, but you've generated so many rubber body parts and so little food. Did you... What's happened? Have I curved my... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to be able to stare at my own butt. But what happened? Did I get blown backwards? Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to save. Let's save my game here under Burning Salt. And I'm going to load. And see if I am unstuck. Anything I can think of. That doesn't work. Ho 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 ho. Okay, I just seem to have uncurled my body, so that's what happens. And load. Okay, good. I can look around again. Good feature. Okay, what's in this container? Doesn't say. Was it? What did it say it was? Is it oil? Gas. Shit, I can... Probably okay for gas. Okay, what sort of bullet? I think it's a 357s. That'd be amazing. Like, I would consider that an actual windfall. Can I equip them? Ew. Is my inventory full? Is that it? Oh. Oh! No, they're the right ones for the gun. Shit, I'll put the rest in the saddlebag. Ah, yes. My bike that will not stay stood up. I hope this lets you know whether this game is for you or not. Again, didn't hit the ignition. Hop off the bike. Very carefully put the spare ammo in there. Show the zombies my favorite finger. You know what? I don't carry the rest of the ammo. That's the closest thing I've had to like a decent windfall. Is finding a gun, then finding ammo for that gun. How's my health anyways? Gotta pee to find out. Huh? Yeah, I'm low on both food and water. Despite, you know, being at maximum fullness apparently. I'm still a bit mystified by that mechanic, but hey. Alright, so now I have a bunch of bullets. May as well tactically reload. Okay, here's the test. Does this game get rid of the bullets in the gun? So at the moment I have 39 bullets. If I reload... Oh, outstanding. Now, I don't want to get rid of the existing bullets. Okay. Actually, that's a pretty base mechanic. I like that. That feels pretty cool. Man, I got a bunch of bullets now. I just want to shoot stuff. Is that what it feels like? Is that how it works? Got a revolver and a katana. If I wasn't starving to death, it would feel like a pretty good time. Honestly. That structure as well. It's worth at this stage. It's worth checking out. Honestly. Hmm. That seems to be a thing, right? Like, that's not natural. Alright, I'm holding up the pocket flashlight in my spare hand. I am an idiot. This thing goes freaking ramming speed now. What are we looking at here? It ain't natural, right? This is a human-made structure. It looks like a airport tower, which is a dark idea on exactly how long the world's been over, if that's what we're going with. Whoa. Whoa, camel. Okay, so it's not a radio control tower or nothing, but some sort of randomly generated structure. It's quite high, where I can't get to any of the other floors, and I'm not convinced I can get into it at all. This is the trouble with random generation. You go, oh, yeah, there's all this stuff to explore. It's never the same. Impossible to explore and highly illogical in its first appearance. Also, I'm going to take this off because I like having a spare hand. Someone's screeching again. Empty brick cylinder. How good. This in there. Get out. Put it in the saddlebag. Close the saddlebag. Get on the bike. Fall over. Yep, there we go. I gotta find the power lines though. Wait, where are the power lines? I need to get back on the road. The road is all there is, I think. This looks like it, right? Too fast. No, that's not the road. Road. Maybe I was riding for longer than I thought. Are those power lines? Okay. Ooh, there we go. That was in the middle of nowhere for a while. Now I seem to be in the middle of, dunno. Looks vaguely European, I guess. Okay, so me and Bacchus here going on an incredible journey of the world of visible pain. You see, like, there's exploration to be had here, and there's this real sense of luck and survival. And if you're doing this with friends, you know, you can be like, ah, I've got the flashlight. No, wait, I've got the katana. I've got the revolver. And you can take turns going for a ride. But there's like a fundamental lack of some of the basics here with the random generation. Like, I guess that's on me for not taking a car, but the game is going, oh, hey, you could try taking the bike. How about the bike? And the bike doesn't transport the large water cans, so you can't really take water with you. I mean, if you're gonna do that, your random generation should probably have more water, less comedy turds. Maybe I'm just needy. I have funny ideas about what fun is, that's on me. It makes me wonder if I'll ever hit something that's actually vaguely town-like. I don't know how far you get in this. I feel like this is as far as I've got. I mean, I've hit 3 whole structures. That's crazy. That's so much exploration. I mean, I have a revolver, which feels pretty good, I guess. And accurate to the concept of this being like, Kino no Tabi. It is letting me know that I am about to put that of food and water. So, I mean, that's not ideal, especially now that I'm out of cactus. That's a cool mechanic. Yes, sir, starving to death. So hopefully the game actually produces something I can eat or drink, which would be nice. Just checking out chat. I am dependent on chat at the moment. This is a big stretch of nothing. Gonna sleep. Can't sleep. Okay. Okay. Where are the trap options? So the experienced players get to feel superior. That's most of the game, man. If you go out there with a BB gun and a fly swatter, you're going to die. I think I'm very slowly losing my health because I have no food or water, but I'm not sure. Not especially. These people don't understand how hydration works, though. Like, if you haven't had a drink in a while and you don't pee, like, you get some of your hydration sort of back, or you sweat it out instead, where your sweat stinks and you get dehydrated. Yeah, no worries. You do whatever you have to, Rex. I will think of something. I keep on telling myself, oh no, when it's time to stop, but this game hasn't really given me a sign yet. Given me a gun. Maybe that's a sign. Besides, I mean, this is an in-between stream. This is actually like a stream. This isn't some kind of sleeper hit or must-see TV. I mean, I'll play some more if people want me to, but it's more just sort of a demonstration. If people can't get enough of the long drive, then sure, we can figure something out. I've been riding all night, my hands wet on the wheel, down, 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 down. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. It's my baby calling on the telephone. I got some pizza and I'm bringing it home. Yeah, Still doing fine for fuel. This thing's not gonna run out of gas in a hurry. Got that going for it, which is nice. Yeah, on one hand, if you're in the car, you can carry more stuff. But if you're in the car, you're gonna hit all of these little rocks on the road. And if you hit any of them going fast enough, that's it. Your car's gonna fly apart. Doomsday, kid. Okay, just rocks. Thought I had something. May still drive all through the night. Like I'm gonna... You know... With my lights on, if there is anything exciting, I should see it. Yeah. Man, full moon tonight. And I can see myself staring down the road faster than any other boy has ever gone. That moon's really bright. And I can't stop thinking about you. And I never see the sun curve until it's way too late. Bow, 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 and I never see the sun curve until it's way too late. What's that green flash? Holy shit, am I approaching civilization? Am I approaching Vegas? Maybe I'm just going crazy out here on the road. I could have sworn I saw like a green light flash in the distance. Ah, awesome if so. It would be irony of ironies if I've just driven past like a bunch of structures that I can't see. But I mean, the lights are pretty bright. Whoa, 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 no! Bike's still riding, bike's still riding. Okay, cool. Didn't even lose my headlight or anything. Because that's the other thing. The headlight comes off. If you're driving at night, I saw a red flash that time. Like someone's signaling to me. Except it was on the other side of the road this time. God, I'm imagining things. I'm going stir crazy from being on the road for too long. I remember a time in my life when I wasn't just going straight forward on a road on a motorbike. It seems so distant now. Oh, it's just the street lights floating in the distance. And yep, I'm officially out of cactus. Haven't seen one in a minute. Bit of a shame. Is that a structure? If it is, I'm checking it out in the morning. There's a structure though. Dear God, let it have water. Is that a car? A whole car would be no bad thing. Alright, time to go greet the locals. This building looks legit, and it's a single story. The car seems so tempting. If there's water carry, and this car works, I might have to switch to the car. We will. Car's pretty intact. Okay, nothing in the boot. Trunk, whatever. Okay, more rubber comedy limbs, guys. Is it really that worth it? Generate that many rubber comedy limbs and no water? Okay, this warehouse is full of stuff, though. And no enemies. Interesting. Okay, there's so many containers in here. One of them has to contain water. Right? Okay, empty coolant bottle. I make a mess. I mean, there's so much stuff in here. Oh, cleaning spray, that's nice. What's in there? Isn't it telling me? It told me earlier. What is this? Why does it just flash on screen for half a second? Gas, oil, diesel. Okay, that's no good. Don't need that. Disregard. Oil, sure. Gas and oil. Cleaning spray. No, waste not, want not, I guess. I just shot myself in the hand because the on-screen prompt told me to drink. Are you kidding me with these mechanics? Okay, fine. Okay, they didn't relinquish my thirst at all, so that wasn't good. No, apparently, even when you're light beer just does nothing to alleviate your thirst at all. Oh my god, water. Okay, cool. Too bad I'm fucking dying. Oh, yeah, of course, because 1,200 mils of water barely does anything to thirst. Oh, coffin. How lovely. Okay, were you gonna tell me what's in it? Gas, oil, diesel. Right. Giant tires. Diesel. Empty! 100% alcohol. Outstanding. Anything in the coffin? Dangly things. Okay, so things are a little bit better in as much that I got some. But then I shot myself through the wrist. Then I shot myself through the wrist because mechanics. As it said, drink. Disregarding that, okay, there's a bit of oil in there, but I'm desperate times. Give me that. Yeah, it's very slightly lowering my health. Well, at least I'm no longer thirsty. Fuck it. 100% oil. What's in this then? Doesn't say, huh? No, it's empty. Good. Any food in here? No. Oh, 100% oil, yeah. Everything's just oil. Oil and gas and no water. None. And this is mixed with something else. More car parts. Okay. Alright, well this journey's coming to a close soon. I can feel it. Can't believe it. Game mechanics. What? Okay, so if I twist this around, do I just shoot myself? Is that how it works?